Hello, beautiful people. My name is Kathy, traveling with Charity, and I travel part-time in my favorite vehicle, Charity. And I travel with my 3 babies, Hope, Faith, and Cassie. And we have a great time. Let me show you what's going on right now. This is what's going on right now. 2 babies are laying here, and one baby wants to stay out in the sun and bathe. That's Hope. And I don't blame her because it is a beautiful day. It's going to be in the 60s today. I think like 62 or I think like 62. And in the next couple of days, it's going to be like in the 70s. But at night, it gets really cooler, like in the 30s. So in the morning, I put the heat on just to get the chill out. But it is absolutely beautiful. No clouds in the sky. It's just beautiful. Look at that. Look at that. Not a cloud in the sky. It's just absolutely beautiful. I love it. Absolutely love it. Okay, as you know, today is Q&A. Woo woo! And you guys asked some really good questions. Really, really good. Cassie, if you want to go outside, you got to stay with your sister. But before I do the Q&A, I just hold on. Okay, Sylvia, you have just like totally overdone yourself. I am blown away. I am totally grateful. They're over there playing. I am so grateful. You sent 3 things, and I only opened up 2 of them, and I'm gonna open up the other one while we're here. But I'm beyond grateful. Beyond grateful. She gave me six packs of curtains. Who does that? Who does that? 6 packs of 2s, mind you. There are 2 in each pack, so there's 6 of these. What the heck? Oh my gosh! And she also sent me, look at this. This right here. This is a light. You put it in your computer or wherever you want to put it in. And then this can hold the light anywhere you want. So I'm assuming that she wants me to do a live. What do you guys think? You think she wants me to do a live or what? I'm thinking she's ready for me to do a live. And then this other one, let me put this, and this bends all any way you want it. It's just so cool. And I don't know what this is yet because I can't see. I don't have my glasses on, but I'm sure it's for the light, you know, high, low, on, off kind of thing. And then she sent me, now you guys all know her name, so I don't have to keep showing what she sent me before, but I'm just overwhelmed and beyond grateful. I mean, thank you is not enough. How about that? She also sent me this box that I haven't took apart yet, but I did cut her address and all that stuff off, or what, you know, her information. But look at that, it says fragile. Let's see what's in here. Oh my God! It's an ice maker. maker. Okay, I'm done. I'm done. It's an ice maker. Thank you so much. I am so grateful. Okay, now that I got that over with, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Let's start with the Q&A. All right, Hope, you coming in, or are you gonna stay out? Thank you. All right. The first one is from November Rain. Okay, they're getting ready to start playing. Okay, her question is, when you retire, do you plan on staying on the land as you get older? I'm worried about you being so far out there when you get older in the cold. First of all, even though I look like I'm so far out here, I'm really not. I'm like 30 minutes away from downtown Williams. I got tons of people around me. And when I say tons, I say I'm tons. I'm being really careful, because there was a time when I first came out here that I was like zooming in to people's homes and in their privacy, not inside, what the inside of their RV or shed looks like. I was going really close because I was trying to show my family that I am okay where I'm at. There's neighbors and all that stuff, and some people didn't like it, and I don't blame them. Now that I'm thinking about it, I was thinking about myself, showing their land, but and what they live in. Yeah, they're rolling around. I apologize, and I'm not going to stop them because they love doing that. So anyway, and the other question is, as I'm getting older in the cold and all that stuff, this right here is my retirement place. I am not going to be moving anywhere. In the winter times, I'll probably pack up and go somewhere else where it's warmer, like I did this year, but I probably would stay a little bit longer out there. Okay, you going back out, sweetie pie? All right. I would probably stay a little bit longer out there. I didn't realize that it snowed all the way up to April. Who knew? April. And we may even get one more thing of snow. You never know. But this is my retirement land. I was at my job for over 20 years, retired from there, and now I'm here. So this is it. Okay. Number 1, Nomad Nana. Hi, Kathy. I was just wondering how you dump the tanks on charity. Okay. What I do is, first of all, I use biodegradable soaps and stuff like that when I'm in charity. And so I can just like pour that right out, and it's like no big deal. And so the water is no big deal, blah, blah, blah. And also, okay, bye, everybody's leaving me. And also, what I used to do when I first moved here is I would have to dump my tanks like every 2 weeks, or I would stretch it out a little bit further by not doing number 2 in the RV. I did number 2 when I was out at work. Don't go too far, Cassie. Oh, I see. Go with your sister. I do number 2 when I was at work, or that kind of thing. But that's basically what I do. It's like living in a van. All you van dwellers, you guys know what I'm talking about. D4JC. What kind she says, what kind of land did you buy that allows you to have an RV and a shed to your home? Is it septic required for this land? Is septic required for this land? No, it's not required, but it is recommended. If you only, this is, don't like, I don't want to put this in stone, but if you only have like a shed or, or not even a shed, because a lot of people have sheds and they have, okay, let me stop talking for other people. From what I hear is that if you have an RV on your property, it's not totally required to have a septic. Because you do have a septic in your RV and you just have to dump it every a couple of weeks. However, it would absolutely be nice to have a septic tank here. And maybe one day I will, but right now that's not my priority, is to have a septic tank. But they frown upon you if you have a shed without any place to go to the bathroom. But then again, let me tell you something. This is Arizona. The rules here are so much different than I have ever experienced in my whole entire life, when it comes to purchasing something. They don't even go into your credit, nothing like that. You just say what you have and what you want to put down and all that stuff. And I just paid mine totally off. I didn't want to have any kind of payments, any kind of loans, anything like that. But Arizona, here in Arizona in Valley, is a different kind of beast, baby. And it's not even a beast. It's just like, let the people live. Let the people live. Okay, a Thomas 1124. How often do you have to get water brought out to fill up your tank? Is it connected to the shed house? It's not connected to the shed house. It's connected to my RV, Charity. And it's just me and, Hope and Faith is what Hope, Faith, and Cassie as well, because when I bathe them and stuff. But we don't drink the water. We just bathe in it, and then pretty soon I'll be using it for my plants. And it's like every 3 to 4 months, maybe even more, because it's 900 gallons of water, and it's just me and a little bit, but it's getting ready to be used even more with my plants. Oh my God, I can't wait. Oh my gosh, I can't wait. Okay, this is from Anthony, the FOA squad. Woohoo! Anthony asked, what are some of the necessities you must have to live off grid, and what advice would you give someone who is thinking about living off grid? First of all, I'm gonna answer the last one first. The advice I would give. First, I would say, before you even think about living off grid, try RV camping and RV or van life. And what am I trying to say? Okay, if you're already in a van and or an RV or anything that's on wheels, it would be so much more easier for you. But if you're coming from a sticks and bricks straight to off-grid, it's gonna be a little bit more challenging. But my necessities would be definitely solar, internet, a power station or a couple of power stations, and it depends also how far you live off grid, because where I live, I have 5 minutes away to a grocery store, 30 minutes away to downtown Williams, Arizona. But I would definitely say internet solar panels, power stations, and of course some water. I would want me a big tank of water so I don't have to keep going in and out. But those are the necessities and right off the grip of what you should have when you first come to living off grid. And I think that is enough, because when I came off grid, I didn't as you guys know, I didn't have all the necessities, and I am doing just fine. After a little while, things will get different and probably more better for me. It's almost like, a lot of people say when you move into a van, don't build it up right away. Sleep in it for a week or two and see what needs to go where, how you want to live here, all that good stuff. Same thing with off-grid, but definitely have some power, have some water, have some internet, just all of that. All right. Natural beauty. Hello, Kathy. Do you have a septic system hookup for your RV waste? Oh, I have already answered that. I don't have a septic. Maybe one day I will, I probably will one day, but right now I don't. Tracy 5996. What factors made you pick up that location for your shed home? Now, I'm wondering if she's talking about the land specifically, or how I positioned my shed. I think it's how I positioned my shed. Well, I positioned for the front door to be where I can see the sunrise, and the back where I can see the sunset, because both are equally beautiful. It's just sometimes I think and I look outside and I go, I can't even believe, I've never seen a sunrise this beautiful or a sunset this beautiful, And I think a lot of it is because, when you're living in the city, there's so many lights out there that the lights sometimes overpowers the sunset. Yeah. Okay, Tracy, and then Angel 3525. Oh, she just wrote, you have a beautiful heart and keep being yourself. Thank you so much, Angel. That was really nice of you. Thank you. Okay, this one is Linda Wilson. Will you be putting a back door in? Oh my goodness. I don't know if you've been watching that. When I first got my shed, they messed up the back of the building. I mean, it was just this huge scrape, and it was an actual hole. I had to fill it with stuff so bugs and rodents wouldn't get in. And when he came over to fix it, when the company came to fix it, and he opened the whole panel, oh my goodness. I would love to one day either have a sliding door, sliding glass window, or just maybe not even a sliding, just a glass window. But I think I would prefer a glass sliding door, because looking out the back and seeing the sunset is just, from the home, if it's windy, is just unbelievable. And I would really love to do that. So maybe one day, but that is further down. Who is this? Celita 5054. Will we see you on the cruise? And also, will you be there a day before leaving? Okay, You're gonna see me on the cruise. I can't wait for this cruise because I'm just gonna have so much fun, and I'm gonna be with my buddy, and I'm gonna meet so many new friends. I cannot wait. So yes, and I am gonna be there. I'm not gonna be there a day after the cruise. I'm coming straight home because I know I'm gonna be missing my babies like madly. So I'm gonna be coming straight home from the cruise, and that depends also on. No, I'm coming straight home. But I will be there a couple days before the cruise, just a couple days. So yeah, you'll see me, girl. You'll see me. This one is forever. Nita Nard, forever. I hope I wrote that, or I'm saying it right. Did that car ever come back to your house? No, it hasn't. But the more I have been thinking about it, and the more, that I talk to like neighbors and stuff, that car was probably lost. Absolutely lost, because there was a B&B right down there, and there's another one up here, Airbnb, and maybe they just were lost and didn't know where to go and all that good stuff. Uh-oh, someone's calling me. I gotta. So I think they were lost, and they were trying to turn around back and forth, and I think the only reason why they stayed here is because I have more lights. I have the lights that's on my house, and I have the twinkle lights out there. So when I turned on my RV lights, they easily turned around and backed up. So I'm thinking they probably were in there going, thank you for turning on the lights so we can see, because it's pitch black out here. So, but I have stuff. Yeah, I have stuff. And that's all I'm gonna say. I have stuff. Let me see. Survivor for you to see. Do you see yourself traveling full-time again in the future? No. No more full-time, but I will be doing part-time. But my part-times is probably going to be like 6 months gone, 6 months here, or maybe 4 months gone, that kind of thing. It's not going to be like sporadically, like, okay, next week I'm going here, this week I'm going here, but I'm thinking I'm just going to be out there for a little while, especially in the winter time, because I don't want to snow. It's so beautiful, but I'm just like, golly, it's just too much. I might even go down to like Phoenix, that kind of stuff. I don't know. Every year might be a little bit different. But yeah, I am going to be going part-time, but I won't go full-time. How do you say her name, or his name? Mazubam, let's just say Mazu, 4828. What are your hobbies? You know what? My hobbies used to be, I used to love to puzzle, and I still have tons of puzzles. And I'm going to start that again, because I just love doing puzzles and figuring stuff out. But I haven't done it in a long time. I used to love to read years and years and years ago, and I don't do that anymore, but I have tons of books that I can read. But right now, the only thing that I do is shop. And it's not like buying a whole bunch of stuff. Stuff that I need, But I'm going to start getting back into something, because what I want to learn how to do is knit. That's what I want to learn how to do. I just want to learn how to knit something. Knit anything. Hats. I don't know. All kinds of stuff. But yeah. And let's see. Couple more. Did I miss anything? Nope. Nikas, DM1MO. When you leave to go to work or just run around town, do you put the babies in your house so they can run around? First of all, they run their butts around in the RV, back and forth, up and down, especially Cassie. She's just like a crazed woman. But no, not yet. But eventually I will. When I was in Sticks and Bricks and I only had Hope and Faith, they stayed in the house the whole time I was at work. When I came home, we just went out for our walks, that kind of stuff. And then when we were off, when I was off work, we went to the dog parks and all that stuff. So no, they haven't stayed in here, but they will. That's a good question. They will, for sure. For sure, for sure. Okay, Miss VK7WC, have you ever thought about having a get-together with a couple of your other van lifers? For instance, I watch Anthony. Maybe you should invite him. Let me tell you something. That's my brother. He has already... I guess you weren't watching my videos then, but he came to Williams, Arizona for a couple of days, and we actually spent a couple of days together. We went out to eat, we went to Flagstaff. I mean, I talked to him all the time, and actually the phone was just ringing, and that's who it was. It was Anthony calling me just now. I can't believe was in an accident, but I'm so grateful that he is okay and everybody else was okay. But stuff happens, but everybody's okay. And yeah, him and I are good friends, good friends. So yeah, and he has come visit me, but it is a good idea that I invite some of my other van friends, my vans and RV friends, to come up to visit, especially the ones that I met up with in Quartzsite, Arizona. I mean, we had such a good time. We laughed our butt off. Let me don't say her nickname, but I'll say Pam. Oh my God, Pam is a mess. Pam is funny as heck. But you know what this real secret is? The real secret is Pam would say, I'm a mess. But anyway, I digress. But yeah, that would be nice. I would love for all my friends to come here and just hang out for a little while, for a couple of days. They can probably help me pray over Mr. and Mrs. Plum. Okay, this one here is from Ruby Slippers Van Life. If you haven't watched her, please go check her out. Ruby Slippers Van Life. She is like funny as heck. She had one of the last videos I watched, she had me cracking up. She got into this big chair, and we ain't as young as we used to, so you can only imagine. It was so funny. And she has a beautiful daughter. They had a good time. They just came back from a cruise. I don't get lonely here. I don't get lonely being with myself. The truth of the matter is, and this, I might be making stuff up, but people that live in vans and on wheels and, cars and all that, we are really introverted, even though we can make everybody laugh and be the life of the party, but we want to go back to our place of our dwelling and be with ourselves and recharge. We like being with ourselves. We love it. It's just so the bomb diggity, just being with ourselves. Yeah, it's so no, I don't get lonely at all. I'm laughing at this last one. Let me see, I think it's the last one. This is This one is from Traveling with Nick. But it was Traveling with Nick. Hi, Kim. We miss you, girl. I know I miss you. But anyway, I'm glad that I still see Nick. So Traveling with Nick. But if you look it up, you won't find just Traveling with Nick. It'll go, you have to go to Traveling with Nick and Kim. Okay, this is what Nick said. Mama, you gonna get me a daddy? Are you interested in dating, or are you happy with the single life? If you could live any place other than Arizona, where would it be? And would you get another dog? Oh my gosh. I would love, love, love another dog. I don't know. I love animals. I was even thinking about cat as well, but I just, I'm really afraid. Cats you can like crack the door a little bit and they're out, and this area here, we just can't have it. But I would love another dog, and I can't get another dog until I get this whole fence done, but it's gonna take some time, and I'm not worried about it. Okay, and then the question before that, where would I live if I didn't live in Arizona? I think I picked Arizona because this is where I wanted to live. But that's not true. I really wanted to live in California, close. I wanted to live in California, like close to my sister and my family and all that stuff, but it's too expensive, and it's just too expensive. And here is closer than Georgia, because that's where I was living before, in Georgia, and it's too far. So here I can do it. If I just want to do it in a day, I can, because it's like 12 hours, but I don't do 12 hours in a day anymore. I used to do that from when I lived in New Orleans. And I was doing it in a car. A car is so much easier to drive longer hours than it is in an RV, because you're driving a truck, basically, a big truck at that. Nick, I don't know when I'm gonna get you a daddy, girl. I don't. A while ago, I was talking to my mom, and this was months and months ago. I'm like really happy with myself being without anyone, but I would love to one day have a partner that he and I can share the end of our life together, because I don't want to like always live. I don't mind living by myself and going visiting someone, or they come visiting me, but I would love for us to grow older together, and maybe he knows how to fix stuff, you know what I mean? So, but I do enjoy the single life, but yeah, Nick, maybe one day I wish I could have a partner. Girl, I love the shit. I love the mess out of you. And I saw that when you wrote this question, there was somebody else underneath going, I wanted to ask her that question too, and I just didn't know how. People, you guys can ask me, beautiful people, you can ask me anything you want. Just, I don't have to answer it if I don't want to, but I love you, Nick, and I love you, Kim, as well. And I think a lot of us miss you guys. So let me just say this really quick. Traveling with Nick and Kim. Please go check her out. And she is in Aruba right now. She has some great content. Man, she's not just hanging out with, all the tourists and stuff. She in people's houses eating dinner with them. I'm like, girl, you go. And she fit right on in. I'm so proud of her. But anyway, that is it for the questions. Thank you so much for the gifts. Thank you so much for watching my videos. Thank you to the old subscribers, the new subscribers, and the subscribers to come. Make it a great day and be free. Be free.